Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to break down a really powerful workflow for building some truly incredible websites. We're pulling all this right from a masterclass by Jack Roberts.
So let's start with the big question, the one that probably keeps every creator up at night. How do you actually build a website that doesn't just look amazing, but, actually does something? It's a tough nut to crack.
All right, here's how we're going to tackle this. We'll start with a problem, then look at the 80% solution with AI Studio, the 20% magic with anti-gravity, and finally, put it all together in the perfect workflow. Okay, let's dive right into section 1 and really get to the heart of this struggle. I mean, this quote from Jack Roberts just says it all, doesn't it? It's such a perfect analogy. You can have this gorgeous, sleek Ferrari, but if there's no engine under the hood, it's basically just a very expensive lawn ornament. And that leads us to this classic creator's dilemma. You're constantly forced to pick a side. Do you go with the tool that gives you jaw-dropping visuals but can't really do much? Or do you pick the powerhouse tool with all the automations that, let's be honest, kind of makes your site look like everyone else's? But what if you didn't have to choose? What if you could have the best of both worlds? Well, let's jump into our next section and see how to build that rock-solid foundation. And this right here, this is the core idea of this whole explainer. It's the 80-20 design rule. The secret isn't finding one magic tool that does everything. Nope. It's about using two incredible tools for what they do best. So let's talk about that first big chunk, the 80%. This is all about speed and visual firepower. It's about getting that core structure, the look, the feel, that initial wow, all laid out. So why AI Studio for this part? Well, our source makes it pretty clear. It's got what he calls superior design firepower. You got access to more powerful models like Gemini 1.5 Pro and way more design components right out of the box. You can basically one-shot a beautiful, fully responsive website structure. And the whole goal here, and this is super important, is to get this site as close to awesome as possible on that very first try. We're not talking pixel perfect just yet. We're talking about getting 80% of the way there with minimal fuss. And check out how simple this part of the process is. You just feed AI Studio an idea or reference site, you spin up a few different versions until you find one you love, and then, this is the crucial move, you download the whole project as a simple zip file. All right, so we've got our stunning Ferrari body. It's sitting there looking incredible. Now, it's time to add the engine. This final 20%, this is where the real magic happens. This is where a really nice website becomes an unforgettable, interactive experience. It's all about adding the power, the custom details, the stuff that makes people go, whoa. And this is where anti-gravity enters the picture. You take that zip file from AI Studio, you clone it straight into the anti-gravity environment, and bam! Now you can start layering on all this custom functionality. This is where you bring the design to life. And one of the most exciting things you can do in this phase is integrate mind-blowing 3D assets from tools like Spline. I mean, come on, Willy Wonka's Emporium for design assets, that just sounds amazing. And it's a total game changer for making your site feel next level. And just look at the kind of power we're talking about for this 20% polish. You're plugging in those 3D assets, setting up complex automations with tools like Beehive, connecting to real databases, adding custom fonts, and even doing something called UI sniping, which is just a cool way of saying you can grab awesome little code snippets and components from places like CodePen and drop them right into your site. So this table really sums it up perfectly. Think of AI Studio as your architect. Its job is to use maximum design firepower to get that initial structure built fast. Then, you bring in anti-gravity as the finisher. Its job is to handle all the deep customization and bring the functionality to life. All right, let's bring it all home. Our final section is all about putting these pieces together into one single, repeatable, and seriously powerful process. And here it is, the whole playbook in 4 simple steps. Step 1, generate your 80% design in AI Studio. Step 2, download that project as a zip file. Step 3, clone it into anti-gravity. And step 4, refine it with that final 20% of polish. That's it. It's elegant, it's efficient, and it works. And this is why this all matters so much. At the end of the day, this isn't just about making cool-looking stuff. The incredible synergy between these two tools gives you a final product that's built for one thing, to get results, to actually turn people who visit your site into customers. So we'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. Once you have that amazing 80% foundation built, what are you going to do with that final 20%? What jaw-dropping, powerful features will you add to make it truly perfect?